Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. Good evening, Mr. Ali. Let me introduce myself. My name is Munibah Muthmainnah with study ID number 2312062. I will be present a research proposal entitled The Role of Work Morale as a Mediating Variable in the Relationship Between Incentives and Gojek Driver Welfare. I hope this presentation provides a clear overview of my research. Next, on this slide, I will explain the background of my research. Currently, app-based transportation services are growing rapidly and creating job opportunities for many people, including Gojek drivers. However, the welfare of Gojek drivers remains a concern because their income often fluctuates and largely depends the number of orders they receive as well as the incentive system provided by the company. The growth of app-based transportation has created employment opportunities for the public third partnerships with Gojek drivers. However, driver well-being remains challenged by fluctuating earnings and a reliance on incentive system. Incentives are believed to boost work motivation, which in turn influence driver well-being. This study aims to analyze the role of work motivation as a mediating variable in the relationship between incentives and the well-being of Gojek driver welfare. Based on these conditions, I decided to examine the relationship between incentives. Next, on this slide, there is a problem formulation and research objectives. The focus on the relationship between incentives, work enthusiasts, and the welfare of Gojek drivers. This research has four research questions. The first is whether incentives affect the work spirit of Gojek drivers. The second is whether incentives affect driver welfare. Next is whether work spirit affects driver welfare. And last but not least, the fourth is whether work spirit acts as a mediating variable between incentives and driver welfare. The objectives this study are designed to answer for this question. Next, the conceptual framework of this study posits these incentives are expected to boost work morale, which in turn influence the driver well-being. The independent variable is incentives, the mediating variable is work spirit, the dependent variable is driver welfare. This study assumes that better incentive can improve drivers' work spirit. When work spirit increases, driver welfare is also expected to improve. Next, the population of this study consists of Gojek drivers. The sample includes 100 respondents selected using a purposive technique, meaning that the respondents were chosen based on predetermined criteria. For example, the respondents must be officially registered as a Gojek partners. The sample was selected using purposive sampling, namely respondents who meet the criteria. Active drivers had been partners for at least 6 months and were willing to fill out the questionnaire. Next, research is planned to be conducted over a period of approximately 7 months, starting from proposal preparation, data collection, and data analysis to the preparation of the final report. Month 1 and 2 preparation and initial studies, proposal preparation, literature review, research instrument development, and consultation and revision. Month 3 and 4 data collection, distribution of questionnaires to Gojek drivers, collection of the respondent data, and data tabulation. Next, 5 to 6 month data processing and analysis, validity and reliability testing, statistical analysis, hypothesis testing, and interpretation of research result. And last, 7 month final report preparation of a research result, conclusion and recommendation, thesis revision, and preparation for the final examination. Next, this slide presents the hypothesis that will be tested to determine the relationships among the variables in this study. As I am showing here, okay, show it here later. Sorry. Next, this study is supported by several relevant theories and previous studies. It is expected to contribute to development of knowledge and provide practical benefits for companies. And last, conclusion. To conclude the presentation, this research focus on the relationship between incentives, work spirit, and the welfare of Gojek drivers. I expect this study to provide evidence that appropriate incentives can improve both work spirit and driver welfare. The findings are expected to be beneficial for both the company and the drivers. That concludes my presentation. This research proposal, I apologize for any mistakes or shortcomings in this presentation. Thank you for attention, Mr. Ali. Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh.